Well, long time no see. This is Gene Harm, coming back with another Train Sim World. This time, Train Sim World 5. Since Train Sim World 5 came out, I put a few videos out back in September, I think. But since then, I've taken a break actually from Train Simulator altogether. I think there was a time there where I was doing Train Simulator Classic because I was getting back into Steam. I miss Steam, I live in Florida in the U.S. and for U.S. There's no Steam in Train Sim World 5 for us. So I really enjoyed Train Sim Classic. It's still a great train simulator, and it's fantastic for Steam. Now there's several third-party Steam engines that are just awesome. But anyway, I want to talk about Train Sim World 5 since it's been so long since I have, and actually it's been a while since I played it. And one of the great things we've had for the last year or so is free roam. Well, we've had free roam for a while, but it's just been getting better and better, and it's been really good now in Train Sim World 5. So I'm in Horseshoe Curve, and in Horseshoe Curve there's a section that's all the way to the west side called Johnstown. Is it Johnstown okay? So, but the AI trains pretty much move along the main line here, but Johnstown has this area. Gosh, I'm not even sure if you can see my mouse. I hope you can. Johnstown has this area down below that goes down underneath that has a lot of switching opportunities. This was almost not accessible. It was not accessible before we got free roam. Even after free roam, I think it wasn't until Train Sim World 5. At least I didn't think it was accessible at all, because when you're on foot, you can't even now you can't walk out here on foot, or you can't get into this area on foot from the main line. It's really strange, but if you ride the cab in, once you're in, you can get out and be on foot. At least I think you can. Let's figure that out just now. We're gonna go ahead and turn the field generator off. This is the 3-step. Put that in neutral. We already got our brakes on, and we're gonna stand up. Let's see if we can get out on foot here. Can't even get around this chair. I don't know why. Climb on down. Oh, we can. Well, that's good. Yeah, so, but to get in here, you got to get in here first, if I remember right, to be able to move around. I want to knock off, let's see, 3 of these bulkhead flats. So I am in free roam, but the way I like to do it is I don't want to go into an empty environment and have to, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that may be the best way to do it. You go into an completely empty environment, a blank slate, and then you can build all your trains you want in free roam. That's been significantly better in Train Sim World 5 than it was in Train Sim World 4, being able to place your cars and your trains in free roam. And so that would be quite time consuming in my mind to do all that placement, while if you go into a timetable and have the whole, you don't go into a blank slate, you have all the AI trains and you have all the static trains, at least a great deal of static trains, depending on which scenario you pick, but you have a great deal of static trains available. And you can actually play a free roam environment alongside AI trains moving about, which is quite challenging. But after a while, you may find that it kind of get in the way. So if you do, and you just want the ability to have the static trains there, and not have to deal with the AI from the get-go, one of the things I do is I pick a timetable close to the midnight, as close as you can to midnight, because once you go to midnight, then if I'm not mistaken, I could be on this, but I'm pretty sure, once you hit midnight, the AI timetable starts over again, and if you're in free roam, it doesn't start at all, and so you'll still have all your static trains, but you won't see any running AI trains. So we just got past midnight right now, and there's trains out there, but there's nothing that I know of that's moving about. So that's kind of interesting. All right, let's get going here. Bail off, and let's take a move. So it's quite nice to be in free roam. Oh, and you see, I also have this livery for the chassis. So I think this is a 38. Which engine is this? I forget, but it's one of the older diesels. I think it's the 38, not the 40. And we move along. Now, I enjoy moving freight and switching, but I don't want to spend my whole life just switching in the yard. That's a different type of switching. That's yard switching. That's classifying trains and setting up trains to get moved out. I definitely enjoy moving trains to the distribution points. I mean, once you pick up a set of trains, you can set them out at their industries, one and two at a time. To me, that's the puzzle. That's the missing puzzle that I don't think that Dovetail understands that well. They certainly understand the challenges of passenger runs and keeping to the timetable. We got that all through the Americas and Europe, and they understand freight, and I think that they understand the challenge of freight, especially American freight, is the long, mile-long trains and the difficulty of moving trains up and around curves and up and down mountains and hills, and the braking systems, and it's quite a challenge. But I think it ends there. They don't consider, other than classifying shunting, and us Americans refer to as switching in the yard. I don't think they consider actually taking a handful of trains out to industries and dropping them off. That's another challenge, because there's a great puzzle to that, and it's quite fun, and I kind of missed that part. Now you can get out on foot and switch these junctions on your own, or what was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to drop the 3 off here, or you could just do it here on the map. You know, there are some, even in Train Sim World 5, there are some things that I would like to see improved. One is the map, and they've done things. I mean, they've added stuff to the map, like they've added this here so you can see it's Johnstown, and they've added the better markings on the track, so the tracks are better labeled, the towns are labeled now. But the map is still a computer-generated reflection of the actual line, but you can see the background is not really a map at all. All you get is the rail. And it would be nice to have the background, and I don't know, that could be quite difficult, because you're taking advantage of the computer understanding where you are in any particular location. but you don't get the background topography, or even, you know, a little bit of the town labels and rivers and roads and even, you know, who knows, even speed limits and stuff. It'd be fun to have a usable map in a sense, but go ahead and back this thing up. So, you know, that's one of the things I think we still need to see. I mean, I don't know that we need to see that, but it would be a nice to have, a nicer map. And I gotta tell you, I don't mind. I love simulators altogether, and I love train simulators, and of all the types of simulators, whether they're simulating, you know, race cars or airplanes or whatever, I think train simulators are probably not the most popular, or maybe I should say the least popular. And because of that, I don't know that they get the time and attention and love that the other simulators get. And so I appreciate, and a lot of people complain about every year Train Sim World putting out a new product for us to buy, but in no other sense can I see anybody working for a living for free. And so I'm happy that they're always improving it, and once a year I can look forward to a new version per se of Train Sim World coming out. I don't expect them to work for free. There are some fixes that should be done for free because they were broken to begin with. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about each year coming out with a new, improved, and better product, and then asking money for it. And you know, I'm okay with that. I want these guys to work on this stuff, and they can't work on it for free. So that's just me. I'm happy. I know we're coming up into summertime now, and I don't know what. I hadn't been paying attention to the news, Train Sim World news, to know what's coming. If there's a new product coming. Maybe they don't need to do it every year. Maybe it should be every other year, and then have free updates every other year. I don't know, but I'm okay with that. I just think there's some any kind of new improvement, graphic-wise, intelligence-wise, you know, technology, whatever, sound improvements. I'm all for it. So I just want to drop off these three bulkhead flats in this area here. So you would notice when you are in this area of Johnstown, which was never in my mind intended for any AI trains to come out of or move through, and because of that, I'm not sure it was ever intended for us to, even in free roam, to move about. But it's kind of nice that we are able to get in these what used to be blocked off isolated areas. So good, I got those dropped off. The headlamps on bright. And we are working at night. One of the things also that's been kind of immersion breaking is there's still things that are going on with the U.S. trains that is quite aggravating, and one of them is left-handed traffic instead of right-handed traffic. That has been, and I think that has been fixed. No, it hasn't been fixed. I would say it was broken to begin with, and then they went and fixed it, and now in the fixed version, most of the time I do see right-handed traffic in the US, but I'm still seeing a third of the time or more left-handed traffic. So there's a quirkiness to that, and so it hasn't been 100% fixed. The other thing is, I still hear sounds that are European sounds, and we may not hear them well, especially in this area here. As I go over the bridge, which I hadn't done yet, but if I go over the bridge, I'll find out that you're going to hear sirens going off, ambulance or whatever, and they're going to be European sirens. They're not going to be U.S. sounds. And that is an immersion breaker beyond belief. It's very aggravating to be here in, Pennsylvania, in the U.S. and hear a European siren going off. It's just, I don't know what to say. Go ahead and switch back. Take it on back. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah, good. This is it a GP38? Well, this one here doesn't have much of a back patio to stand on, so I'm kind of just hanging off the rail here, a little high on the thing. Oh, I'm gonna watch myself here because I'm gonna go slamming into this. Very nice. Now what I need to do is head back here. You don't even need the HUD up. I want to grab these tanker cars. When you have a single engine like this, you don't have any helper engines, there's a limit to about, I don't know, 10 cars or so. If you get too many cars, you can get stuck and you can't move them. So I don't think I'm going to be able to grab all these tankers at once. Let's go right about here. Now this is downhill, so it wouldn't be any problem. The problem is if I grab too many cars, and then when I go to back up into the yard, there's a yard you'll see over here. When I go to back these tankers up into this yard, I won't be able to push if I have like more than 10. Here we go. I'm working at night. I usually don't enjoy working at night. I like to see, everything. But this has actually been a fun area to work at night at. See if I can ride you back on the train. So this area does have some quirkiness to it. Right in the back of the train, anytime I'm outside the cab, whether on foot or particularly when I'm in the camera mode, the camera can pop and I may end up getting popped out somewhere. Because, like I said, I don't think they ever intended us to be back in this area, but it is a lot of fun, and it's a lot of track, and a lot of, yeah, see how I'm popping? I'm going way too fast. Shouldn't be going 20 miles an hour in this area. 15 miles an hour is normally what you do in a yard, but in this area is very dense with buildings and population and stuff. I like to keep it down to 10. Free roam has been fantastic. Like I said, I took advantage of the timetable. Sometimes I like to start early in the day so I can play around with the AI traffic even though I'm in free roam. Other times I just want to get the last timetable out that evening and then keep out of the way of AI traffic till after it goes to midnight, and then you're free to roam without any interruption with AI traffic. It depends on, really, I think it depends on the route you're on. Some routes, like the Antelope, I think, Antelope Valley, I think it is, that route's a lot of fun to run the timetable, run free roam with the timetable, with AI traffic coming and going. You gotta pay attention, and there's a nice challenge, and it's worthwhile. This particular one, Horseshoe Curve, every time I try to run with the AI traffic, there's so much AI traffic and freight coming and going, I end up running head to head with another train, and there's really no opportunity to get out of the way, or there's no lights telling you it's coming. I don't think they ever thought about that when they set it up. It's one of the older routes anyway. Well, I guess it's not older, it's older, but it's not as old as some of the others might be. Okay, good. We can go ahead and put on the brakes. See if we can back this thing up, because, like I said, we got a lot of cars here. We need to back it up. Get me where I want to be. No, I need to be here. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, if I wasn't trying to save time for the sake of the video, I would actually not cheat and look at the map. There's nothing cheating about that, but I would go out visually as part of the fun and manually change the throws. Let's see. I may have bit off more than I can chew here. Yeah, as you can see, oh, here we go. It's doing it. Yeah, I got a lot of thrust going on. I'm well into the green, but I'm not slipping. If you notice your needle popping, that means your wheels are slipping. But I'm not slipping. Keep it going. Can I ride the back of the train? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you hear the siren? Here in Pennsylvania? I don't know. It's killing me. There we go. What happens if I hit T8? Get free. Yeah, freaking. That's nice. Perfect. Now, did I get... See how far I got my engine into the... Oh, nice. So we'll leave them. We'll drop them off here. Nicely done. Into the night. Well, I just wanted to do a quick video. I don't even know if it was that quick. I think it almost ends up being close to 30 minutes. But just to let you know, I'm still out here. I'm still simming, still simming Train Sim World and Train Simulator, and enjoying this immensely. And next time hopefully I'll do a day video instead of one of these dark screen videos. But actually I don't normally like being at night, but I did enjoy doing this one at night. But until next time, hopefully you enjoyed. Bye for now.